Greetings, viewers of small number but loyal following, and welcome to episode 12, the end of the year episode of The Bun and Table, the most petty and ill-informed and inconsequential wrestling talk show on YouTube. I have with me my regular broadcast colleague, Mr. Alan Milburn, King of the Geordies, and we're going to do a little bit about the pay-per-views, because last time we spoke to you, Survivor Series hadn't happened and neither had Armageddon. So, Al!
We were at Newcastle.
We were at Newcastle in a clip which I haven't actually put up on the site yet, but I'll probably do that along with this.
So you can't get the service. No, Survivor Series for me, I enjoyed it, although I believe it's still getting good reviews on the net, is that right?
No, a lot of people said it was a bit of a lame-ass show. It didn't really advance any great storyline.
Well, you see, for me, I'm a wrestling purist and I prefer to see
you loved it.
because it was...
I didn't get a chance to see it yet.
Oh, it was good. It was classic Survivor Series for me. Classic elimination matches, and for me, there's something different. I like to see classic elimination matches because you don't see them every week, do you?
No,
something different for a change. Something that's not normal matches. It's something different. So that's why I enjoyed it in that sense.
So what was it? There was Team Michaels versus Team JBL.
Yep, not that that wasn't the best one. Team Michaels won with Michaels, Carly, and Rey Mysterio were the survivors in that one. It was alright, but once it got down to, I think John Morrison was the last guy on the other team, you thought...
I like John Morrison.
Yeah, but he's not going to beat the other three guys, is he? So
I like John Morrison.
You just thought, oh, we know where this is going. Divas match, entertaining again, obviously not the most classical of wrestling matches, but still there. I found it entertaining. Beth Phoenix winning, not the biggest surprise, but still found it mildly entertaining. And yeah, I looked at the Survivor Series match, which was the better of the two.
Orton versus...
That's the one where CM Punk eliminated Regal within 2 seconds of the match. He
had the flu.
Apparently,
I read about that, and that was the reason why he was eliminated pretty much straight away, is because he had a heavy dose of the flu, which he caught when he was over here on the UK tour, apparently.
Oh, it comes to yeah, I thought CM Punk, I don't understand that. He pinned the Intercontinental Champ in 2 seconds, right? Getting a bit of a push at the moment. Cody Rhodes pinned him with the DDT. Clean as you like, in the sense of
I know.
I couldn't quite understand where they were going with that one. Anyway, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton were the survivors. And obviously that was setting up, obviously they weren't getting together because he was miffed that he kicked Ted DiBiase in the head.
Yes.
Now he's forgiven for that, and this new stable is coming forward now.
This new stable, which it was called Generation Next, but since Randy Orton joined, it appears to just be called Legacy.
Legacy they've called it.
Apparently, yeah. Whenever you look at WWE.com, it's always Legacy.
So, but no, that match was the best Survivor Series match of the night. My favourite match of the night, personally. What else did we have? We had that Vladimir Kozlov against Triple H match. Supposedly triple threat with Jeff Hardy in. Storyline goes a hit when they do storylines like this. Somebody assaulted Jeff Hardy in a hotel room. Apparently, he was big on news channels and stuff.
It's really dodgy because it was reported as
a proper story,
real,
wasn't it? Yeah.
And that's with Jeff Hardy's history. It was a kind of an attention-seeking step for me, which was a bit knuckle.
So I liked that because Vladimir Kozlov and Triple H, a one-on-one match, never going to be very exciting.
Not great.
Then you had Vicky Guerrero come out during the match, announcing he's here, and obviously some people might have thought Jeff Hardy. No, it was the return of Edge, which I thought was quite funny. Edge storms a ring, spear, pin, Edge new champion. I thought that was a good ending to the match as well.
Not bad, not bad. I mean, Edge was always going to come back at some stage.
And then you had Jericho
versus
Cena. And quickly just mention the casket match, Big Show Undertaker. No, a little
not
bit.
Great,
not great, Undertaker. Undertaker won by Irish whipping him into a upright casket, which I've never saw done before. And obviously it fell down and the lid showed to a Big Show, and that's how the match ended.
Weird.
Yeah, and I've just got a signal by the looks of things. And Cena beat Jericho. Match was alright.
Which is always going to happen.
Thought they should have prolonged the feud by having Cena win by disqualification or something, you know, just get it rather than giving them the title straight away. And that leads us to Armageddon, which was a few nights ago. Alright, end of the year disappointment about it. I do apologise for this. It's not,
your ass is making funny noises.
It's not what I do it. Yeah, we had trying to think. on the match was Vladimir Kozlov against Matt Hardy, and I thought that was
this
entertaining.
non-title?
No, non-title, yeah.
I thought it was for the title, but then suddenly
non-title.
it was always non-title.
Well, I don't know if it was always, but for me, a non-title match, you know Vladimir Kozlov was going to win, because it wouldn't make, if Matt Hardy was going to win, you may as well just make it for the title then.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kozlov won. I found it entertaining. I don't know how Kozlov appears to other people. I quite like the guy.
I hate him.
See, I don't know how he appears to other people.
I think he's crap.
I think he can wrestle. I don't know about his gimmick, but in the ring, his in-ring skills are okay. I think they're not perfect by all means, but they're okay.
That finisher's awful.
The finish is awful. I'll give you that one.
Just headbutt someone.
No, so he's got a new one now. I think he nicked it off Lance Cade. He sort of picks him up like that, slams him like that, sort of like a choke slam type.
Well, now they've released Lance Cade.
Yeah, so I think that's why
he's not using it.
So he won that match. You had trying to think who else you had there. Not the main events you had. You had a Divas Santa match, which was a big waste of time. In fact, I don't think I caught the end of that one, but yes, some sort of Diva Santa match going on that wasn't overly exciting.
Or necessary.
Final of the Intercontinental Tournament, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
and I love the end to this one. I'll not elaborate on it too much, but CM Punk basically didn't get his GTS right. I think he didn't anticipate how light Mysterio was, and bust Mysterio's face open. Pinned him for the 3, and it looked bad, but I don't think it was that as bad as it looked because he was on Raw.
Can I just point out, dear viewers, that Alan Milburn chose to text me about this news that CM Punk had broke Rey Mysterio's face open rather than Jeff Hardy winning the world title. That was the overriding piece of news for this man from the Armageddon card.
Well, we'll get to that. Edge, Triple H, and Jeff Hardy, and
and they've finally done it.
Yeah, it was all right. Swanton Bomb, and that would be the title. So it was.
Shouldn't this have happened a year ago?
Maybe not a year, but certainly before now. It's a bit. I think his peak's past, in my opinion.
Yeah. Do you not think it's got to the stage now? How long have we got before we get into major discussions? That it's got to the stage where they've treated kind of Jeff Hardy like a charity case, basically, and they've just given him the title because he was always on the verge of getting it, and now they're just giving him it.
Yeah. Other title match, Cena retains again.
Yeah, which I thought was a bit pointless, a bit boring, really.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm not quite a big fan of the way they just handed it back to Cena as soon as he got back from injury. There's no kind of have to build himself up. He went straight back into a title match, and it just kept up.
Yeah, I thought they might have. Went somewhere, but no. I can't remember how that match. I think it's just an FU again. I think it was an FU. Just finished the match. It wasn't very exciting in my opinion. I think Randy Orton Batista. Randy Orton won. I think it was interference off his little posse, which helped him out on that one to get the victory there. I think that's just about the whole car. Belfast Brawl,
Mark Henry,
Finlay, Hornswoggle passed him they knocked Mark Henry out and got the victory there.
Well, it's always good when you can have a dwarf to help you.
It is. We should get dwarf on the Ben and Tail, do we?
We should, yeah.
I think it'll be quite entertaining.
Any suggestions?
No, leave it with me. This guy called Eric. In fact, he's on YouTube getting put in the bin.
Yeah, welcome Carla.
Yeah. But no, I think that pretty much wraps up Armageddon. I can't think of anything, any other matches that was on there. Don't think there was any other title matches of any interest or anything, or tag team matches.
No, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, I think
top of my head.
I think that's just about tied up Armageddon. Michaels wasn't. Well, Michaels JBL cut a promo.
Cut a promo with the whole now
HBK
has accepted his job offer because of difficult financial times.
Well, explain more about what's going on in.
I'm just a bit worried that everyone knows that HBK is probably one of the highest earners in the WWE at the moment.
Yeah, but
so if he's having financial difficulties, then surely every bastard.
But they're trying to say that he invested all these millions of pounds into this company, this fictional company or companies that have went bankrupt. I think that's the storyline they're going by. So now he's invested all the, a bit like Rocky, Rocky 5 and Rocky Goes Broke. Oh. It reminds me like that, yeah.
Forget about it. Right, well that wraps up part 1 of the pay-per-views. In the next part we'll be going on a little bit about the 2008, I think.
2008,
and then we'll carry on from there.